The member for Herbert.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Resources, Energy and Northern Australia. Will the Minister please update the House on the Government's commitment to strengthen Australia's defence presence in Northern Australia? And how will the Government's Defence White Paper and Defence Industry Policy Statement providing jobs, opportunities and security for the people of Northern Australia, including my electorate of Herbert and my city of Townsville?
The Minister for Resources, Energy and Northern Australia.
Thank you, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Herbert for his question and acknowledge that his electorate is home to Australia's largest army base, and he has been a staunch advocate for the ADF both in Townsville and beyond. Last week, the Prime Minister, the Defence Minister, the Minister for Defence Material and the Assistant Defence Minister released the Defence White Paper, which included an additional $30 billion worth of defence spending and a host of new initiatives, particularly focusing on innovation, including the new Centre for Defence Industry Capability. And while all Australians were great beneficiaries of the new White Paper, Northern Australia was particularly so. And that's because it is incredibly important from a geostrategic sense to Australia's defence outlook. In Queensland, the Shoalwater Bay training area in the seat of Capricornia will receive an investment of up to $150 million over the next decade to upgrade its facilities. Their accommodation facilities at Laverick Barracks in Townsville, in the member for Herbert's electorate, will receive an investment of around $50 million over the next decade and hundreds of millions after that. The RAF base at Townsville will receive an additional $100 million, with investment to support the introduction of the Joint Strike Fighter. The RAF base Sherga in Weipa, an additional wharf space and support facilities in Cairns, both in the electorate of Leichhardt, will also receive further investment. In Western Australia, the Harold E. Holt Communications facility in Exmouth will receive around $200 million in investment, and the RAF bases in Derby and Exmouth, all in the member for Durac's electorate, will be upgraded to support new air combat capabilities. In the Northern Territory, in the electorate of Solomon, will get a huge benefit from HMAS Coonawarra, and the Larrakia Barracks will together receive $1.2 billion in additional investment in infrastructure upgrades, as well as substantial investment in the RAF base in Darwin and the RAF base in Tyndall in the member for Lingiari's electorate will be upgraded as well to support aircraft. Mr Speaker, the Defence White Paper was a historic document. It provides Australia with the strategy and the assets and the innovation to advance our interests in a complex world. And Northern Australia is a big beneficiary of this because the White Paper underlines its geostrategic importance to our defence outlook.
The Leader of the Opposition.